Hi friends, it says I'm live now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend I'm live now. I might get a little better camera angle setup. So if you are not live with me, if you're watching this later, I am gonna put some timestamps below. What I'm doing today is I'm gonna go ahead and get Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces taken care of in this live session. So as you can probably tell from the title of the video, this is some love readings we're going to do live for you guys. I do have part one already published. That is Aries through Virgo. There is a timestamp, of course, in the comment section for all of those. If you guys are interested in checking out your sun, moon, rising, dominant, any signs that you feel might be pertinent for you today, definitely check those out. And I'm just getting a little smudge on right now. All right, cleans out the energy of those first 6 signs so that we can get to you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to the channel, I am Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology. And everything you should need is in the description box below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, this is just some Palo Santo that I'm getting going now. And then I'm going to get up and I'm going to open the door. Okay, I'm going to let this energy out. Excellent, excellent. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope you have navigated your way through this Aquarius new moon energy with joy and liberation. That's kind of what it's been bringing for me. So welcome, welcome. I'll be right back with you. We'll get into this reading for Libras. All right, guys, so I've got a couple is an understatement. There's about a dozen decks on the table right now, and I've got 3 questions that I'm going to be asking. The first one is, who has a love note that they'd like to slip to you this weekend, or whenever you find the message? Then I'm going to be looking at what emotion or mood is coming through with this communication. And by the way, this could be from a person, it could be from a lover, it could be from spirit, it could be from friendship. It could be anything. All right. So welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to look at who has a love note for you. What is the emotion or mood in that? And then finally, what is the message to you? And then I have some final oracle cards, maybe even some love chimes that we can use to wrap up the message at the end. I'm hoping each of these will take somewhere between about 5 or 10 minutes. All right. So let's get into it. Libra. Divine spirits of love and light, thank you so much for being here with us today and helping to get us a love note from my Libra collective. Libra is ruled by Venus, of course, celebrated on this day of Saint Valentine. Let's see who is out there that wants to send a love note to you. Ooh. All right, we might need to be careful because it did come up to me inverted. And as much as I've been kind of ignoring the inversions in this deck today, I have a feeling that Libra, this might be a warning message. It might be that somebody, let's see what their emotion or their mood is. Somebody might be coming to you with a message that's not the truth. Let's see what mood is. Sorry guys, not taking phone calls right now, obviously. What kind of mood or emotion? Okay. Let me get one more. I'm feeling, you guys, I don't know why. There's a mood that I can't trust this. The word that came out was safe. But it almost makes me feel like this is somebody coming through who really wants to make you feel safe. Let's get one more. What else can you tell us about this person, Spirit? Okay. All right. I have a feeling that okay, the vibe that I'm getting is that the person who wants to send you a love note right now, Libra, is somebody who has disappointed you in the past, and they want to show you, they want to make you feel that they're not going to disappoint you again in the future. However, When I get this tarot, I'm asking Spirit to tell us what is essentially at the root of their message. Like, what's this? Hi, Vanessa. Oh my gosh, Vanessa. Thank you so much for tagging me in that post, you guys. Vanessa, let me know, is it Astro Witches is the group that we're in, but Vanessa had an amazing post today where she talked about some really amazing synchronicities that have been showing up in the new moons lately, all at 23 degrees. Like, it's insane. All right. So Libra, I got the World card here, which says to me, I almost feel like this is somebody that you see as being in your past. Judgment. I forgot to warn you guys I'm using an erotic tarot deck. So this is an erotic tarot deck. This is the Decameron Tarot. All right. Yeah, I really feel like you have seen this person for who they are. I feel like they're like I said, this person has let you down in the past. They want to come in and make you feel safe, but I don't trust them. Okay. This is the Page of Swords reversed. This is the Magician. You guys, the Magician is the word that came out in my head because look at this. The web weaver. This is the person who's approaching you. They are a weaver of webs. They are a creator of illusions. Libra. Who dat? The King of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody who's really very, honestly, they're selfish. They're going to show up and they want to show you that they're capable of what they think you want. But I don't trust them. Yep, they're not over you. They're not over the past, but you, we got this rolled card at the end. Okay, or at the bottom of this deck. So what this is saying to me, Libra, is that even if this is somebody that you have not like closed that door with, then Spirit might be bringing this person back into your life in order to get you to close that door. All right. Yes, thank you, Vanessa. You guys, Vanessa's pretty much a rock star, so thank you for being here today. All right. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, Death reverse. You guys, this person is trying to, they're trying to present you with a gift, right? Look at this capable card. Okay. He's like, hey, look, I showed up. I got my books. I got my pencils. Like, I'm all ready. Like, I've got everything I need to show up and not disappoint you this time. But look, this is you. You're like, I don't really know about that. And if we look back at the Magician, I do feel like, again, like this is you. I don't know how else to say this is somebody you've made yourself vulnerable around in the past and they didn't do you right. And they want to show up and tell you that they will do right this time. But there's things that have not changed. There's things within them that just have not changed. They're not over you yet. But do you see how this woman is still in this vulnerable position? You go ahead and interpret that in whatever way that you might, but I don't really like it. This person is not in every single image. They're coming up from behind, which means they're not trying to approach you directly. They're not trying to approach you directly and honestly, Libra. All right. William Shakespeare's got something to say about it. What do you got to say about that, William Shakespeare? This is our final card. So I feel like this is advice from Spirit. This is very Midsummer Madness. And you got the 5 of Diamonds, which is a 5 of Pentacles. You need to shut the door on this person. I think that's what that World card is saying. That you're just like, you know what? This is at a point where it's just dumb. This is ridiculous that you keep coming back to me trying to do better when you haven't changed. Oof, Libra. I hate to be the person who disappointed you right now. Let's go ahead and see what kind of love note Spirit wants to share with our Scorpios. Scorpios, you've got a love note from somebody in this magical menagerie deck. This is an archetypes deck. I do occasionally have to go to the guidebook for that, but very, very insightful cards. I'm going to ignore the reversals here because I don't mean for them to be there. Scorpio, who's got a love note for you this time around? By the way, Libra, there is one other message. I think it was Gemini's that I was like, yeah, this is a Mercury retrograde moment. Somebody's coming back for your past and you're not trying to hear it. Oof, what do I do, Spirit? Ignore it. All right. There's a little bit of a message in the fact that this came out reversed. The dragon, Scorpio. This is somebody who has a lot of passion for you. Let's see what their mood is. Interesting. Very interesting. This is, for some of you guys, this might be a reversal. So in other words, you might have a message for somebody. The dragon is, what they're really calling my attention to is this very thick skin. All right. So somebody who is, oof, that is a Scorpio, isn't it? Somebody who's protected from fire, but can dish it out, right? Like the dragon can blow fire on you and you'll be like all burnt up. And then you blow fire on the dragon and the dragon's like, ha, I got dragon skin. Okay. And that's a part of the message coming through with their what they want to say to you. Let's get another, can I get another card on their mood? Independence. This, ooh, you guys. This might be somebody taking some space from you. You might have a message that you might need to on Valentine's Day. I'm going to tell you the truth. What was that? I think I was 16 or 17 years old. I broke up with my boyfriend on Valentine's Day. But he was really driving me crazy. I'd asked for space anyways. And then Valentine's Day was just this love bombing. And I was like, I know what you're trying to do. And I just don't want that right now. So. It did also begin, like, I think 7 years of bad luck for me on Valentine's Day. So curses only work if you believe in them. That's a good message to send out for you guys. Let's get to the bottom of this dragon. The dragon, somebody wants to communicate with you, oof, with some aggression. I don't know if you're going to like this message, Scorpio. This message might, and then again, I keep wanting to say you might be the one who has to communicate this, to really put up some boundaries, to dish out some fire and not let the fire burn you back. Okay? Keywords for dragon are energetic, enthusiastic, expansive, boldness, and fearlessness. They're very rational, and they can lead to, they're rational but powerful. And what I think is going to happen here, a boundary needs to be spoken. Somebody needs to speak a boundary. I'm hearing the Michael Jackson song, and he's just like, leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone. Wow, what did I stumble into? All right. We are going to use the Decameron Tarot. So this is the erotic tarot deck. I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'll show you the other card that came out is independence. Somebody has to speak a boundary here and say, please leave me alone. Please, I'm trying to retreat. I'm just trying to do my own thing. Look at me. Look at how this message is coming in me. And I'm just kind of like, can you just please leave me alone? Okay, sweet. Please leave me alone. Please just let me do my own thing. That's what this dragon wants. Okay? You might be the dragon, Scorpio. Nine of Cups is happiness. Some of you guys are just happy and you just want to be left alone. You don't want to... I heard this dragon has earned its scales. So what I mean by that is that this person has been through a toughening of the skin. This person has been through some things that made them understand the importance of boundaries, right? This is somebody who does not want to have to be aggressive in order to enforce those boundaries, but they're being forced to do that, okay? Wow, all right. We have, he came out sideways, but then he turned upright. Okay, so a King of Pentacles, and I don't think he's a fully upright King of Pentacles. I feel like the King of Pentacles has their eye on you. They would like to attain you, is what I'm hearing. Okay? You do not see victory in this situation, though, Scorpio. And that's why you've got to put up these boundaries. Okay? You don't trust this person. Okay? You don't trust this person. You don't know what to think of them. And that's why you would rather retreat and just kind of hold all of your energy to yourself. Okay? You're trying to let go of this connection. To be perfectly honest, this could be somebody that you started an entanglement with. There's like a lot of passion, right? And then, but these masks are on. Okay? So when you are engaging in passion with somebody, like, yeah, we're doing this whole thing. But if you're not seeing them for who they really are, you may not realize the need to have those boundaries. So this is a situation where you've walked a certain length of path with somebody and then been like, oh, no, this is not what I thought it was. Full reverse. This is not something that I trust. Yeah, you're going to need to speak some boundaries here, Scorpio. That's what you're being asked to do. Spirit would like to come in and let you know how they're supporting you at this time with this Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I forgot to write down my timestamp for these, so that doesn't sound very adventurous. Give me something else. All right. Yes, Spirit is really trying to lead you away from this energy, right? Because you have changed. You've transformed. You see this Independence? This is the second. I wish I could think of the other sign where both of these cards showed up. Okay? You've grown your wings and now you're going to like pilot them the heck out of this situation because you know that there's more for you out there. All right? Spirit is letting you know that, yeah, that's exactly their design. They want to usher you out of this energy, whatever this energy is, right? And get you towards somebody who is a better match for you. See that beautiful kindred spirits? And then you see how there's this like protection bubble around them. There is a partnership that is on your path that is being protected. I almost want to say that there's somebody out there in the world who feels like they're being held in place, that they don't understand why they can't move forward. And the truth of it is because they haven't met you yet. Okay? 1741. Let's say 47, because that's a good number. We're going into my Sagittarius love note. So Saggies, who has a message of love for you this Valentine's Day weekend? Thank you guys so much for being here. I see I've got a couple of viewers right now. Feel free to say hello. Feel free to hit that like button if you are so inclined. Sagittarius. Oh, snap. You got a message from Spirit coming in, Sagittarius. We have Oracle and Seer. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. Sagittarius is a mutable sign. We're going to move into the sign of Pisces, which is also a mutable sign. And also, did you know that like before Neptune was discovered, Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, was also considered the ruler of Pisces, right? So they have to do with psychic visions, receiving messages from the other side, so to speak, in very different ways, all right? But it's a similar energy. You look at that. That's unmistakable. Spirit has got a message for you. What is the mood or emotion? For some of you guys, this is you. You're seeking some sort of information and you have initiated some sort of manifestation with the hopes of illuminating this truth, right? Maybe you just burn a candle. That's like a very simple thing that you can do. But there's something, right? Because the Oracle, it's like sending something out there. That smoke is being sent out there, and then it's like an offering, and then you're hoping that in return you will receive what it is that you cannot see. Do you see that? What is you cannot see? Because it's not just that the veil is over eyes. There's something weighing the veil down. So there's an energy that is really trying to get you to not see whatever this truth is that you're speaking. This truth that when it comes in, it's bringing change. And this is the hot air balloon just goes up. It's elevating. Okay. And then the horse represents freedom to me, but also it's like a carousel horse. Truth. Didn't I say it? And security. And then look, we got more cave. Like, tell me stuff's not getting burnt and seen in that cave, right? That's like ritual type stuff. And not in a bad way, okay? Talking to your spirit team, all right? So they want to bring in a truth to you that's going to, I think, give you a sense of security, but also they do want to let you know that you are being protected at this time. Going now to, and 6 of arrows. This is a card of healing, of new perspective. There's some sort of new perspective that Spirit wants to communicate with you, and they're going to let you know whatever this message is going to bring you healing. And I feel like it might, like I said before, might be something you've been seeking. Like, oh, I really want to heal and leave this thing behind, but I got a few questions that I don't have the answers to. There's a Tower card in there. You guys might have a Tower card in your past. Yeah. Lovers reversed. How did this go wrong? What's the real reason to this? Okay. This came out sideways. 7 of Cups is about illusions that I think you're coming to. It's also about psychic visions, right? For some of you, the message is there. There's just this part of you that's not letting you see it. Cards everywhere. Yeah, you're not trying to reunite. You're trying to walk away. Okay? This truth that comes in is going to give you, you're going to be able to give yourself permission to walk away from something that has not been satisfying to you. Okay? This, I think your lover is sleeping. I don't know how else to say it. This is somebody who, wow. Sorry, there's a big messages. For some of you guys, a soul contract is going to be ended in the dream state. Like somebody's going to come to you in your dreams, or you might even have a dream that reveals to you a truth that brings clarity to the whole situation. And you're like, wow, that person is snoozing. That person is sleeping. That person is not able to meet me where I am. And instead of reuniting, which is 6 of Cups here, it came out reversed. I think it's better. You're deciding, ooh, look at that it's better to walk your path alone. Do you see it's the same figure? Calling out, getting the answer, and then finally you veil is off. Now you know what you need to know to not go back to that situation, okay? To be able to proceed on your own. King of Cups reversed. This could be somebody who's just very emotionally unavailable. This could be somebody who is just in their psyche, they got something going on that's not good for you, okay? And you're realizing that. I guess that might be the card that Spirit wants to bring out. Have faith. Have faith. You're being led out of the woods, so to speak. All right? But I think you have had faith. Because whatever offerings you've burnt, you believe that that's going to bring you back some guidance. And that's what this bird is like, hey, babe, I know you've been wearing that helmet because there's things falling on you everywhere. But let's get out of this darkness. Let's go ahead and move towards the light. All right? Wow, Sagittarius. That's gorgeous. I like that energy for you. I like that energy for us. I am a Sagittarius rising. So, hey, I'll take it. Let's go ahead. And timestamp my Capricorn. Capricorn, you're the next. I'll go ahead and spoiler alert. You are the next group that I'm doing my general readings for. And I got a message. I got a download for you guys today. And I haven't completely unpacked it yet. But it was, is it Rihanna? We found love in a hopeless place. And I really think that is about you guys being presented with a situation that was so hopeless, but you found hope there. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so Capricorns, who is sending you a love note? Who has a message for you at this time? Well. Okay, this is another magician energy. If we see the magician come out, I'm not going to be surprised. But I feel like this is a little more trustworthy magician, just because the web weaver is the other archetype that I associate with magician energy, and they are on the bottom of the deck. This is the ringmaster of scrutiny. I'm going to tell you what. I think this might be Capricorn's type. This is somebody who really thinks something through before they reach out. And do you see how he's got his wand and he's pointing it into a book? This person could be writing you like a love poem. They could be writing a spell. I don't know. But this is somebody with a very clear vision. That's like, I'm just letting you know, it's a little sexy. This is the vibe I'm getting, okay? What's this person's energy? What's their mood? What's their emotions? Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more. All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's a little arrogance here, okay? They're a little... I feel like in you, Capricorn, this person has met their match and they don't know what to do about it. They're a little embarrassed. This is the kind of person who walks around all day long thinking they're so great, and then they meet Capricorn and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not that great. Okay? So this is somebody who is, but also the way that they're channeling that fire and that passion, they want to express interest without looking like they're like dumb in love for you. Okay? That's this person's interest. Ooh, I'm glad you got like a proper love note. 10 of coins. Isn't that your jam, Capricorns? You like stability, you like security, you like prosperity, you like permanence. But, wow. Is a little bit, here's the thing. This person is capable of all those things, right? And they see you because they want you as a match because they know that you're capable of all those things. There's a warning here that they might be presenting themselves in a little better light than is realistic. I don't know how else to say it. This person is not, first of all, let's just get it all out. They're not showing you the amount of emotion that you are stirring up in them. They are not. They are trying very hard to control that. And they're also trying very hard to control the image that you have of them. And that is the one reason why there's a little bit of caution being asked for here. Prince of Aries, this person has a lot that they want to communicate. And I think there's a big message asking you to kind of read between the lines here. All right. There is, okay. All right. Thank you for this insight, Spirit. This person has a little bit of like defensiveness because of something that didn't work out in their past. I really don't think it has anything to do with you, but I think it has a lot to do with how this person is trying to approach you at this time. They're feeling very, very guarded, and they're not being 100% like, this is the moon card. This is illusion. They're just not being like, you know how you can see things in the sunlight and they're crystal clear, but you see the same thing in the moonlight. You can't quite make out its shape. I think that that's the feeling that's going to come with you. All right. Yeah. And in fact, I almost feel like there's this shift in perspective between the baggage that they're carrying into like the message that they want to deliver you. And then the feelings that you're feeling when you receive that message, it's almost like there's this weird transfer of energy. But there is this ability to transmute that energy, all right? They're feeling they have a little bit of baggage from emotional disappointment in the past. And when they communicate to you, it's almost like that energy is caught up in that. And in the beginning, you might be receiving that being like, I don't really think that this is a good match for me. I don't really know if this is something that I want to accept. So one of two things happens. Either you identify this as a pattern that has been needing to be broken for a long, long time. Like, why do I always attract a remaster of scrutiny, right? If that's the kind of person you always attract, Spirit is saying, well, what is it in you that attracts that towards you? Okay. For some of you, what this is saying is that as things go on, that projection is going to be, I don't know, like dissipated. Like it's not always going to be that way. Let's see what advice they've got. Trust. Trust the lesson. Yeah. Trust the lesson. Some of you are just being asked to go ahead and trust this person. All right. But the answer will come to you in your dreams. All right. Pay very good attention, especially because we're heading into Pisces season. You'll be getting lots of spirit communication in your dreams. Trust and sanctuary. Both these people are surrounded by animals, which means to me spirit guides. All right. So just keep in contact with spirit. Follow your intuition when it comes to who you trust and whether this is a person that's not for you, or if this somebody that's for you is just pointing out an old pattern that needs to be left behind at this point in time. All right, Cappies, that's what I got for you. Aquarius. Oh my gosh, is it not the dawning of the age of Aquarius? We have so many planets in Aquarius. I wonder if the moon has moved on. If it has, if the moon is in Pisces, y'all just get your dream journal ready, okay? I actually use an audio app because when I wake up in the morning and I've got a dream, I'm not going to try to find a pencil and paper and make words. I will just pull up an audio app and I start talking about it, and later I go back and read it and I'm all like, obviously just like groggy and half asleep. But Aquarius, let's get into it for you. You're also getting somebody from the Magical Menagerie. Spirit. Who has a message, a love note that they want to slip to my Aquarius collective this Valentine's Day? Thank you guys again for being here. Feel free to hit that like button if you're vibing. And then I think I will go ahead and do my Capricorn reading because I feel like that needs to get out. That's too much. You got a big fan club, Aquarius. You got a lot of people trying to talk to you about love. Can I get just one card to let us know who has a love note for my Aquarians? Somebody trying to come back from the dead? I don't know. Let's find out. What? There's a lot of passion there. So I'm going to go to my, this is Feelings in a Flash. It's a deck of cards that is just meant to help kids talk about their feelings. Grown-ups can learn to talk about their feelings every now and then too. All right, let's see what kind of emotion this Phoenix is trying to communicate with. What is the mood or emotion of this message? They are organized and they are proud. Look, this person has been through something and they're a little afraid. Okay. They might even be a little afraid of what they're going through right now because it is powerful. All right. This person, and then also look at how we have this like yellow and orange and black. And it matches this. Okay. Organized, proud, but afraid. All right. So this is somebody who is definitely, this Phoenix, and with organized and proud, says to me that they pulled themselves out of a really, really unpleasant place. Queen of Swords. Why do I feel like that's you, Aquarius? What'd you say to this person? I've been getting a lot of that going on. Ooh, and a Chariot. Maybe you said something that put them on their path. I've been getting a lot of messages like that pop up in my readings lately, that there was just something that was said to somebody a long time ago, and it finally, like, the light bulb went on, and they're like, oh, got another Chariot. Interesting. This person is feeling new. They feel like they're done with whatever that old stuff is. They've been born anew. They are the phoenix. They are rising from the ashes. And something about you is on their path. They want to break through the walls that have been put up between you. 5 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Wands reversed. Some of these people, these phoenixes that want to communicate with you, Aquarius, they know that you have reason to, wait, hold on. They know that you have reason to maybe be afraid. Like you have reason to be guarded against them. Are these upright or are they not? These, I'm holding them the right direction. Okay. Magician and Hierophant and the Hermit. This is somebody that in the past, they did not do right. Okay. They didn't do right by their own. They didn't even, how do I say this? They acted in a way that produced the result that was the opposite of what they were trying to do. And the Hierophant here makes me feel like they also, in doing so, in going against their own moral beliefs or their own intentions, they kind of went against like a bigger set of rules out there. Like manners, I don't know. You know, manners is like a social construct. So there's some sort of like their own personal rule book they didn't follow. A rule book that had been handed to them by society, they also did not follow. And what they had to do was they had to go inside. They really had to do some searching. And this fire right here is essentially the fire out of which, like they had to go into hermit mode. They had to talk to their higher powers. Okay. And that is the fire out of which they are rising now. But this is definitely somebody who, can I get one more card? What's their intention? Is trying to come out of hermit mode because they know they didn't do right in the past. They know that there's a reason why you have your walls up and they want to talk to you. They want to have an exchange to talk about what it would take to have a new beginning with you at this time. I'm going to get out a love charm to see what Spirit says about that. Advice from Spirit for you at this time. This is my sign of unconditional love. We got, and also cat hair. Cat hair is a wonderful omen. Can you guys see that? It's just a mother and child. This is unconditional love. This, we had one more come out. Of course, it fell right in my lap. That's a little awkward. Let me find it. Oh, okay. All right. I got you, babe. All right. Here's the thing. I feel like this is a tremendous transformation that this person is going through. But I feel like they might need to go through a few more before they're ready for you, Aquarius. Okay. You are being asked to respond to this person compassionately. Compassionately. Even though you see this as a plastic heart, okay? This is the only charm that I have that is plastic, and it's a heart. And to me, you see how really pretty and shiny it is. It's very multifaceted. It reflects a lot of light. It's sparkly, but it's a plastic heart. And it's not even a whole heart. It's like flat on the other side, okay? So, as much as this person has gone through a lot of growth and change and maybe even maturation, I think that what Spirit's asking you to do is by holding space for whatever this person wants to communicate for you at this time, you can really be a part of that transformation, even if you need to communicate to them that that is not something that you're wanting, that your desire is to continue, okay? Like, even if you're like, not enough, you know, go ahead and give them a pat on the back for the work that they did, right? They're trying to be a better person. 39. Let's just call it that. That's a cool timestamp. 3939 Pisces. 3 plus 9 is 12. And the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Give you guys a chance to hit that like button real quick while you're here. And then we're going to go to the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card to find out who has a message for our Pisces collective at this time. Let's talk about this. This could be somebody from your past. Because we have autumn and we have sun. And I'm getting major Leo energy. So this could be, I mean, it could be somebody you haven't talked to since summertime or autumn even, now that we're getting into February. Or it could be like 6 months, 6 to 9 months. It could potentially be a Leo. It could be a Virgo. I feel like it could be a Libra. As somebody, I feel like you had a lot of fun with this person. Kind of in a sexual way. Let's do this. Yeah, Sacred Destiny Oracle. What is their mood? But there's something, this crow here is letting me know there's something deeper than that. Stand still. Interesting. Trust and new beginnings. This is definitely somebody from your past that something about the distance between you guys. Hi, Midnight Rider. So today I'm on Pisces. Pisces is my last reading of the zodiac. So hang out a second. When I get through this, I'll answer a question. All right, cool. So Pisces, somebody that maybe you have not seen since the summertime. Something about, I feel like, okay, when you met this person, they were not in a place where they could move forward with anything at all, right? They were in this standstill mode. I feel like they might have been doing a lot of healing, but now I feel like that healing has taken place. We have all this sun energy and this sun breaking up over these mountains. And this says new beginnings. All right. So this is somebody who I feel like you haven't talked to in a while. Somebody kind of coming out of the woodworks. Could be somebody you had a lot of fun with in the past. Somebody that it says enjoy success and happiness. And I just ended up with the Decameron Tarot in my hands. So let's see what it has to say. And I feel like, yeah, like there was something in the past where it just didn't go anywhere with you guys. We got new beginnings and the 9 of Cups. By the way, the Decameron Tarot is an erotic tarot deck. So if you don't like boobs or butts or anything in between, you can go ahead and look away. Okay. 9 of Cups. Wow. You guys, I hope this is a positive message. It'd be great to just go ahead and wrap this up on my 12 signs on a really positive note. Okay, so let's talk about this message they have for you. Yeah, things could not grow in the past because they didn't have their own balance. Things were not in balance. Do you know what I mean? That's the Empress reverse and the Justice card reverse, which, by the way, Venus and Libra energy. So there could be some Libra energy involved. Oh, my Lord. It's an Ace of Cups. You guys... all the other signs, I think it was Gemini and Libra, that got messages that were Mercury retrograde messages. Like somebody from your past is coming back and you're going to have to tell them that you're just like, no, you don't want them anymore. Pisces, I think you might get somebody coming back from your past that you want to say yes to. But you've got to listen to your intuition, okay? Be honest. If this person is coming forward and being honest with you about the past, be honest with them. If they're like, yo, hey, I'm sorry, I was just going through a lot and that's why I ghosted, then don't be like, oh, okay. Tell them, well, here's how it made me feel when you ghosted, right? Talk to them. Why are all 3 of these? I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. And I want to find out why all 3 of these majors, these feminine major, I understand. There's the moon. There's the most feminine major arcana at all. My question was, why are these feminine major arcanas reversed? And it's because of what happened in the past, this is the Eight of Swords reversed. I'm sorry, the Eight of Wands reversed. You may not immediately be willing to open up and receive this person because of what went on between you guys in the past. Okay? And you know what? We got the Emperor here. If that's what you got to do to take control of the situation, then do what you got to do to take control of the situation. But there's almost a little bit of a warning that, Spirit, you might later regret not giving this an opportunity. All right? Wow. Listen to your intuition. You are the moon, literally. People think that the moon in the tarot is Cancer, and it's not. It's Pisces. And the High Priestess is the moon. All right? They are the sun and you are the moon. This is a beautiful potential balance of masculine and feminine energies coming forth in this relationship, but only if you're going to open up and allow it to be. All right? Purity. You're used to seeing through a veil of... Okay, let me rephrase that. Pisces is the sign that wears the rose-colored lenses, sees everything from, like, you always see the best in things, right? And I think you might be looking at this and not trusting it because you're like, nah, I'm always wearing that veil. I always got my rose-colored lenses on. I don't always see things clearly. And Spirit is trying to tell you that this is pure. This is truth that is being presented to you at this time, all right? So, thank you guys so much for being here through all 12 of my signs. I have a couple people present that if you guys want to shoot me a question, I've got some juice left. I can answer them. Thank you guys for being here today. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'll just hang out and see if any questions come through. Oh, Libra. Okay, so Libra also happened at the very beginning of this session that I did. And I feel like this Libra reading, whether it's yours or not, because I'll draw cards for you, was about somebody coming back from the past that was not necessarily welcome. All right, so new love or love from the past. I'm going to go to Lover's Path Tarot. And I am going to give it a really good shuffle. I've got the Strength card and Brynhild. And what that is saying to me, let me talk to you about pendulums in a second, all right? Midnight Rider. Midnight Rider, you have been through something. Here's the difference. Okay, Spirit's saying this. It's less about, are you going to end up with somebody from the past or somebody from the future? The question is, do you want to be the you from the past? Or do you want to be the you from the future? Okay? Because there is a danger that you're giving your power away. Okay? And I am hearing the phrase settling, all right? Don't settle for the past. Don't settle for somebody who broke your heart because they didn't see your value. Don't go back and be like, well, I see my value now. Maybe they will also see your value. No, Spirit's like, don't give them a chance. Feel free to walk into something where somebody sees your value off the bat. Okay? You don't have to earn anybody else's approval, praise. You know what you're worth. So instead of going back and proving to somebody from the past, be like, oh yeah, look, I'm in my self-worth now. Do you see it? Spirit says you don't need to set that right. You can let yourself move forward. You can be honest with yourself about the things that hurt you in the past that you don't want to go back to. Pendulums. Okay. I think I want to do a training course. Forever. And I don't feel bad because you have to focus on you. And listen, you know your own value. And that's how you find somebody who sees the value in you, is you don't abandon it. You keep working hard and you're like, look at me, I'm doing my stuff. I'm meeting my goals. And somebody is gonna come along and be like, look at them meeting their goals. Like, that's the kind of person I am, that's the kind of person I want. Here's the thing. Okay, let me see. Because you're ready. Of course he likes you now because you're ready. Do you like him now that you're ready? Or are you a new kind of ready for something new? All right, we got one more. Four of Arrows reversed. There's something about this that's just not like you want to be able to put something to rest. And it's some piece of information that you would like to gather about why there was this Three of Swords going on in the past, right? And what message is Spirit sending to you? Okay. Rejuvenation. This is where you're at. And actually look how we have these two figures. Look how she's resting. Same. Okay? Rest up right now. Do what you're doing. Heal. Grow. You're doing the right thing. Okay? And this gold it's something about you getting back your solar plexus. Getting back your sense of courage and confidence in who you are. And I love it. But also, look, let's compare these two. Spirit is saying, let yourself be on your own right now. And here's the reason why. When you have somebody laying you out, when there's a guy in the picture, look at how stormy the seas are. But when you're sleeping alone, ooh, beautiful, beautiful, calm waves. Do you see the difference in those two pictures? So I really feel like Spirit is saying, let yourself rest in your own strength, in your own power, in your own confidence. Don't even stress about somebody lying next to you, okay? That was fun. Thank you for being here. If anybody else wants to shoot me a question, let's do that. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I was going to talk about pendulums. I want to put together some resources to help people understand how, like, what are their chakras and how they can better take care of them. So I do have some techniques where you can use a pendulum to to check in on your chakras and even to help open them and clear them out. But pendulum reading for fun, do it. Ooh, wait, where's it at? I used to have one. Is it in here? No. Well, hey, guess what? I'm wearing one around my neck. Actually, this is a gift from my son, and it has a lapis lazuli and a emerald in there. Emerald is very heart-centered. All right, so pendulum reading 101 for divination. Are you getting married next year? Let's find out. All right, you can ask yourself. All right, you've got a hand and you've got 5 bumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This one, your thumb hand, if you're holding it like this is your divination plane, right? Your thumb is going to be neutral, always neutral. All right. So if you've got your pendulum hanging over your thumb bump, it should be sitting pretty still. All right. These 4 pads, your ring and your index finger are going to be your yeses. Your pinky and your middle finger are going to be your no's. So before you start divination, you have to double check what is your yes and what is your no. All right. So if you hold the pendulum over, and I just use index and pinky because we got a yes and a no. So if you hold it here, if you get your pendulum moving in a circular motion, then that means that your guides communicate to you by using a circle as yes. Okay. So right now, that's my yes. I'm going to test it with my pinky. You're going to see it'll go back and forth. And that's my no. All right. I will tell you that my guides also have different no's. Up and down is a no that could change. It's a no right now. And back and forth is a no that's not going to change. All right. But everybody has a different yes and a different no. That's how you calibrate. And then once you do that, I always start off, because here's the thing. Practicing discernment. Once we open ourselves up to the spirit world, we have to make sure that we're setting rules as to who can take that stage. All right. So I will always begin by saying, can I, show me a yes? Like I'll say, show me a yes if I have, my guides, my highest guides, my guides of the highest love and light that are here for me today. And if I get a yes, then that means that the spirit that has come through is really one that has my best interest in mind. So that's how I use divination with a pendulum to do divination. And I hope that was helpful. Are you going to get married next year? There is a Two of Wands. Spirit is saying that, here, let me see it. Okay, I'm trying to get the words out. You have a really good idea of your path, but something that, the one thing that could keep you off of your path is trying to hold it to a timeline. Does that make sense? Because what is a month energetically? What is a week energetically? It could be a lot or it could be nothing at all. Okay? So. Ooh. All right. The Emperor, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. You're going to have an opportunity to really take control of, how do I say this? Of the things that drive you towards the need to partner with somebody. Your pendulum says yes. Nice. Okay. So, this Emperor is you, all right? Meaning that this is a stance that you are taking within yourself. You are deciding, okay? I think that you're coming to a realization that there are certain ideas that you hold that are actually counterproductive to your goal of finding partnership, okay? That there just might be certain codependent tendencies that we all pick up in childhood. Right? That spirit is giving you the opportunity to see through and to put down and to take control of. And then once you're able to do that, that can open up the door for this to come in. All right. But that's the thing, is like next year, I guess it's February. So 2022, who knows what it brings. But I definitely think that the energetic blockage, anything that is standing in the way of you and your soulmate coming together, Spirit is currently guiding you to work through that at this time. So I'm excited about that. If anybody else has a question, send it my way. Otherwise, I will probably sign off, and I don't know, is it lunchtime yet? Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's get a final parting message from William Shakespeare. What is William Shakespeare's Valentine's Day message to us all? I would give all my fame for a pot of ale and safety. This is saying, like, appreciate who you do have around you at this time. You want to try the pendulum reading. Can you give me your name? Are you comfortable with giving me your name? Because I want to tell my guides who we're asking for. Midnight Rider. Okay, Midnight Rider, Spirit. Do we have the highest spirits of love and light here today? It's a great big circle. The bigger the circle, the bigger the energy. Aishu. I hope I'm saying it right. All right, is Aishu likely to get married in 2022? We got a great big circle. You see that? That is a great big circle. All right. Is Aishu likely to marry somebody from the past? That is a circle. Is Aishu likely to marry somebody that they have not yet met? And that's a no. Okay. All right. So it does look like it could potentially be somebody from your past, but that there's some sort of energetic dynamic there that needs to be cleared out. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and send you guys all a whole bunch of love. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Like Spirit is saying, love, like if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. All right. Take care, you guys. I love you lots.